this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. James is out there with Ayton. Then there's Luka Doncic and it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Derek Lively is out there with Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Irving. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Davis. To the paint, Lively. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Hachimura against Davis. Here's Ayton. And Lively pulls it down. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Thompson against Doncic. On deep, Reeves gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Down low. Ball stolen. Guarded by Doncic. Thompson surveying the floor. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Connects from 3-point range. He has 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Hachimura. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And that one drops for him.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Ayton. Reeves outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. James covering. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. Mavericks leading by 4. Covered by LeBron. Davis with a screen on James. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Irving passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Outside, James. Pass to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Thompson. Inside, stolen by Lively. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's a big guard, 6'6", 215. Klay can absorb hits and still finish with ease.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
That free throw good from Thompson. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
It's deflected. Irving with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Thompson with the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Releases from 15. Lakers with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here is Hachimura. It's good. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night. Reeves against Irving. Thompson outside. No good from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Ayton, the pass to Hachimura. Tries the spin move. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Davis. Here's Lively. Back to Davis. There's the triple. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Russell in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Connect in for Hachimura. Dallas on defense, leading by 12. Here's Doncic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 11. Guarded by Doncic. Irving with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Got a hand on it. Doncic against Russell. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Gafford with the ball. Still yet to score. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 12. Outside, Davis. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Reeves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Reeves. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And Reeves drops them both. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Vanderbilt against Davis. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. That's tipped. So looking it over to the inside. Stolen by Connect. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Good on the shot.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Mavericks leading by 11. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. Lakers on D, trailing by 10. Poked away. Vanderbilt with the steal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this rookie, Connect, is special. Even when he gets roughed up, stays in control.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Like at 6. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The shot's good from Christie.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Hayes. Connect with it. Over in the corner, Vincent. Vanderbilt with the screen. Vincent's shot is good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Christie against James. Pass to Marshall. 1:14 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Hayes. And the rejection by Gafford. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Outside, Russell. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 8. James right side. Over in the corner, Vincent. And shot on the way. And it's Russell with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
For Dallas, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 9. Now Vincent. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. for the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Dallas. They're up by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 9-point game. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, you've got DeAndre Ayton. Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Vincent the pass to LaRavia.
And look, what you love about AD defensively, it's the instincts. The ability to move his feet, the timing of the shot contest was perfect.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Exum, defended by Vincent. Exum dishes to Davis. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 7. Reeves outside. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago, to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Bangs home the trifecta. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. The Mavericks leading. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Flagg.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. And here is James. Pass to Vincent. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Kyrie. Exum in the corner. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Reeves against Christie. Reeves outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks leading by 4. Exum deciding where to go with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's James, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
That free throw missing. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one. And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Reeves can't hit. Mavericks leading by 5. Exum passes to Davis. Back to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Vincent. He's defended by Exum. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. Puts up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's LeBron. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Davis kicks to Exum. To the inside. Dallas moving it around. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vincent. He's defended by Exum. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Vincent. Pass to Davis. To Exum. 6 to shoot. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 13. Lakers trail by 6. Vincent with it. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Now Davis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
A free throw drops for Vincent. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thompson comes in for Christie. And Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. And so Vincent nails both of them. Here's Irving. He has yet to score. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. It from three-point range. 16 points for him.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. Down low. Out to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Irving from long range. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. Nails the wide open jump shot. Hachimura's got 7.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Back to Irving. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got his first points of the night.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
James looking it over. It's deflected. Stripped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And James subbed in for Vincent. Free throw is good from Doncic. The Mavericks Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. And here is James. No scoring in this one. Doncic feeling it out. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. James against Irving. Vanderbilt, a screen on Irving to the paint. Stolen by Washington. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
Blocking foul called on James. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Thompson from way outside.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Defensive foul.
Top of the key, Hachimura.
That's his first personal. Third team foul.
Outside, James. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. James against Irving. Pass to Lively. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 8. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nice shot by James.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. 3, Marshall. And it's Luka with the rebound. The Lakers trade. Hachimura with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's James. And it goes down 2 points.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Irving on the money from 12 feet away.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Hachimura. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Over Marshall. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mavericks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Hachimura. Pass to James. Takes it inside. And it's sent back by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
Washington passes to Irving. Lively with it. 1 second left. Basket good. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line! They're measuring up the shot. Oh, almost there. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Lakers trailed by 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thompson. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here is Hachimura. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. And Ayton throws it down.
Lethal in pick and roll action. Ayton making them pay.
Dallas shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Lively a screen on Doncic. Thompson misses. Lakers shooting 41% for the game. And it's LeBron missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
It's good. And there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the 3rd. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 8. Count it. LeBron's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Outside, Davis. Lively finds Irving. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Out to Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron passes to Doncic. Now Hachimura. Launches a 3. They get it back, and Ayton throws it down.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
free throw, no good.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
No problems knocking that one down. Thompson's got 11 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here is Hachimura. 8 points for him. Pass to Reeves. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space of fire, and he does not pass it up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That one goes in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from LeBron. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now Davis. Shoots from the right block. And the rejection by James. Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Reeves. He's got 11. 4 on the clock. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Irving. He's got 7. Outside, Davis. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The free throw off from Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving after Luka Doncic's bucket. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. LeBron against Davis for the tie. And they'll get another chance. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And the basket is good. The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Irving against Reeves to the inside. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Doncic. Reeves outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. And he gets it to go.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. No good on the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Gafford with the steal. Davis in the corner from outside the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Reeves with it, covered by Irving. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vanderbilt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Davis sets a screen to the middle. And Davis throws it down.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Washington still scoreless. Irving, good look. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A deep shot falls for Doncic.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Here's Gafford, and the shot goes in.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side Davis. Back to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And they take the lead. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Kyrie Irving. James checked in for the Lakers. Free throw is good from Doncic. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Lakers with some changes. James comes in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic.
Gabe Vincent.
Here's Russell. He's got 8. A 3 ball. A rebound by the Lakers. Over to the wing. Here's Vincent. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Washington. Here's Christie. James defending. Russell kicks to Marshall. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Now here's Marshall. Now here is Russell. Defended by Vincent. Shot clock at 2. Christie. All 3 off the mark. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 6 points in the quarter.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Washington. To the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Connect with it. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. And the rejection by Gafford. Out to the wing. Christie the pass to Gafford. It's blocked. Down low. Marshall with the steal. To the inside. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Pass to Connect. And here is James. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Vanderbilt kicks to James. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The lead is 2. Marshall passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 1, Washington.
Lakers trail by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And it's Hayes in the corner. Shoots over Gafford. And again, unable to change momentum here. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dallas leading by 5. So for the Lakers right now, Gabe Vincent is out there with James. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Now here's Vanderbilt. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Laravia, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Laravia. Stolen by Washington. Christie the pass to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Exum gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Laravia. Pass to Vincent. Vanderbilt with the screen. Another shot. Vincent's shot is good. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And here is Marshall. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Defensive foul. Maxi Kleba. That's his first personal. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Lively. 1 shot.
That's good from Lively. Lakers trail by 8. Laravia passes to Vincent. With the drive.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Christie. Here's Lively. Now Exum, defended by Vincent. Exum kicks to Washington. They get it back. Lively.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Kleba with a screen on Christie. And here's James outside. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Exum. Now here's Marshall. Lively finds Exum. Washington sets the pick for Exum. Now Washington. And here's Marshall from the arc. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, James. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. To the paint. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that one drops. He's got 20.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for him.
Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Thompson. LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. Lock at 6. Here's Vincent. Drills the three-pointer. Vincent's got 5 points in the quarter.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now here's Thompson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Thompson. It's deflected. Exum with it. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming off the floor for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura.
And here are the Mavericks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
LeBron dishes to Ayton. Pass to Vincent. Shoots the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 5. Exum passes to Lively. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Vincent, the bounce pass. Pass to Ayton. Here's Vincent. He's defended by Exum. Vincent's shot is good.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Exum kicks to Thompson. Now here's Exum. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Ayton. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Vincent. Pass to James. Kicks it out to LeBron. Ayton with it. Now Vincent. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hachimura, no good.
Well
defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Exum. Lively a screen on LeBron. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James looking it over. Ayton sets the pick for James. Top of the key, Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Derek Lively. Irving comes in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dante Exum. The Lakers also changing it up. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Doncic against Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. And the Lakers with another miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
James covering. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Outside Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Dallas, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here.
Start it.
It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Dallas on defense. 4-point game. Pass to Doncic. And here is Hachimura. Reeves left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Reeves. And Reeves drops them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Outside, Davis. He's looking for Russell and finds it. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, you want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Pass to Ayton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Back to Russell. A 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mavericks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot.
And that point was a gift. I mean, it's never really smart to get teed up, but in a game that's this close, boy, that really hurts.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. With the step back. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Davis. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
LeBron is doubled. Reeves outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Down low. Doncic.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis, and stolen by Ayton.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Davis finds Russell.
LAKERS foul. Third personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dallas again missing, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Get loud!
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Irving can't hit. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And Russell puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And they go to the intentional foul.
5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. A nice shot by Irving.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
4th personal foul. Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we stepped up together, played good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports.